Ho Chi Minh City Open University established campus in Dong Nai Province. Ho Chi Minh City Open University organizes launch ceremony for the All Citizens Protect National Security Movement and building the university to meet security and order safety standards for academic year 2025-2026. Ho Chi Minh City Open University has two subject groups featured in the Times Higher Education (THE) World University Rankings. Activities celebrating the Year of the Horse at Ho Chi Minh City Open University.
Ivan and Do Young welcome lecturers and all students watching the Ho Chi Minh City Open University International News February edition.
The Lunar New Year 2026 is approaching, bringing a bustling, warm atmosphere to every street. The final days of the year have become livelier than ever as everyone and every household busily prepares to welcome death with joy and hope for the prosperous, happy, and plus-rich New Year.
Harmonizing with the joyful, excited atmosphere welcoming the coming spring, Ho Chi Minh City Open University has brilliantly implemented numerous meaningful and practical activities, caring for the spiritual life and fostering cohesion among officials, employees, and students of the university.
To begin today's news, we invite lecturers and students to watch some outstanding news featured on radio and television.
Ho Chi Minh City Open University recently announced the Ministry of Education and Training's decision to establish its campus in Dong Nai Province. This event marks a significant milestone in the university's journey to serve the community and drive sustainable development. In recent times, the university has undertaken major construction projects on the campus, totaling hundreds of billions of Vietnamese dong, covering technical infrastructure, lecture halls, dormitories, auxiliary facilities, and landscaping. For the 2025 to 2030 period, the university will continue to boost investment and expand the campus scale. Plans include adjusting the 1 out of 500 detail planning to increase construction density and heat, forming functional zones for centralized national defense and security training, innovation hubs, and startup incubators to meet new development requirements. The Ho Chi Minh City Open University campus in Dong Nai Province is mandated with three core missions: high-quality human resource training, scientific research and knowledge transfer, and fostering international academic and business connections.
Recently, the Times Higher Education organizations announced the World University Rankings by Subject 2026. In this ranking, Ho Chi Minh City Open University continued to maintain the high positions in the business and economic subject group, while simultaneously recording an outstanding progress in the engineering field.
Specifically, in the engineering field, the university achieved the top 601 to 800 in the world for the first time, ranking third in Vietnam. Meanwhile, the business and economics subject group continued to maintain stable training quality by placing in the top 801 to 1,000 globally, simultaneously holding the fifth position nationwide in the ranking of training institutions in the same field. This year's ranking recorded the participation of 890 educational institutions from 88 countries and territories based on 5 criteria groups, including teaching, research environment, research quality, industry income, and international outlook. These results continue to affirm comprehensive quality and strategy of training development, scientific research, and internalization of Ho Chi Minh City Open University, while simultaneously affirming the increasingly solid academic integration capacity of university in the context of global competition.
On the morning of January 5th at Hall 202, Ho Hong campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a ceremony announcing and awarding decisions, appointing associate professors' titles for 2025, and a seminar on the work considering and recognizing professor and associate professors' titles for 2026. The event marked an important milestone in the roadmap of developing the university's high-quality intellectual workforce based on standards and conditions according to regulations. The university had 3 lecturers honored to have the appointment decisions signed by the president, including Associate Professor Dr. Wing Huang-Sen, Vice Dean of the Faculties of Business Administration, Associate Professor Dr. Lê Thị Ha, Head of Department, Faculty of Law, Associate Professor Dr. Lâm Tố Giang, Head of Department, Faculty of Law. Within the program's framework, the seminar on the work considering and recognizing professor and associate professors' titles for 2026 focused on providing practical information, sharing experiences, and clarifying requirements and criteria for recognition. Thereby, it helps officials proactively build roadmaps for research, teaching, and preparing dossiers for title recognition consideration in the coming year.
In 2025, according to statistics from Ho Chi Minh City Public Security Department, the number of criminal offenses in the area decreased by over 24% compared to 2024. However, crimes involving fraud in cyberspace continue to evolve, specifically accounting for a high percentage. Notably, many cases involve pupils and students. Facing that reality on the morning of January 8 at Hall 602, Wellington campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University coordinated with the Ho Chi Minh City Public Security Department to organize the launch ceremony for the All Citizen Protect National Security movement and building the university to meet security and order safety standards for the academic year 2025-2026.
Speaking of the program, Lieutenant Colonel Yang Yang-dong, Deputy Head of the Internal Political Security Division of the Ho Chi Minh City Public Security Department, stated that recently there have been records of many students becoming victims of criminal forms such as online fraud, online kidnapping, and virtual currency investment, or online gambling. Thereby, the Lieutenant Colonel recommended that students heighten their spirits of vigilance, absolutely not participate in illegal activities in cyberspace, and simultaneously focus on studying, training, and developing themselves through their own capabilities. Also at the ceremony, Professor Dr. Nguyen Minh Ha, President of the Ho Chi Minh City Open University, affirmed that the university will continue to promote legal propaganda and education, strengthen coordination with functional agencies, and promote the exemplary role of the leadership, management team, and mass organizations, thereby mobilizing the combined strength of the entire university in the All Citizen Protect National Security movement.
On the morning of January 8th, at the traditional room, Võ Văn Thăng campus, the board of directors of Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a meeting and congratulated the 76th anniversary of Traditional Student Day and the Vietnamese Student Association, January 9, 1950, January 9, 2026. Speaking at the ceremony, Professor Dr. Nguyen Minh Ha, the university president, acknowledged and highly appreciated the positive contributions of the Student Association in coordinating with the university to implement many meaningful activities amid the community and society. He expressed the expectation that the Student Association will continue to promote its core role in capturing and uniting students, promoting emulation movements in learning, scientific research, skill training, and social responsibility spirits, thereby contributing to building a dynamic human learning environment and spreading the good values of Ho Chi Minh City Open University students. On the morning of January 13, at Hall 202, Ho Hong campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a training program on university admissions, consultancy, and promotion for 2026. The program was implemented according to the University General Admissions Plan, aimed at updating the latest information on admissions work, measures expected to the newly opened, as well as key contents to note in consultancy activities for candidates. Accordingly, in 2026, Ho Chi Minh City Open University expects to recruit over 6,200 students and open 12 additional new major courses in an in-depth direction based on the training foundation, assistant resources, and practical needs of society, and continue to expand joint training programs. Specifically, in the center program, the university expects to open 8 new majors, including investment economics, applied biology, architecture, applied mathematics, civil engineering, multimedia communications, educational technology, and information security. For the advanced program in 2026, the university expects to recruit for 4 additional majors, including international business, human resource management, marketing, and management information systems. Notably, the total scholarship fund of the University of 2026 amount to 53 billion Vietnamese dong, contributing to supporting and creating learning conditions for learners. The expected tuition fee is approximately 30 million Vietnamese dong per year. Specifically, advanced programs are approximately 50 million Vietnamese dong per year. This year, the university does not organize early admissions, but still implements 6 admissions methods in accordance with the regulations. In the past January, the university actively participated in admissions consultancy in high schools in Ho Chi Minh City together with Get Nói Việt Company and consultancy activities with Tuổi Trẻ, Thanh Niên, and Giáo dục newspaper in Ho Chi Minh City, Hồng Nai, Bình Dương, and Khánh Hòa.
Ladies and gentlemen, cooperation and scientific research activities continue to be one of the important highlights, demonstrating the integration vision of Ho Chi Minh City Open University. The university's role as a bridge in expanding multilateral linkage networks and creating a solid foundation for research projects helps the university continuously improve training quality in the modern higher education system.
On the morning of January 6th at Hcmcou campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University welcomed delegations representing the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, under the Japanese government to exchange views on cooperation orientation in training and human resource development, emphasizing the role of international cooperation in improving training quality, especially for the Japanese language major in the context of increasing human resource demands in Japan. Professor Dr. Nguyen Minh Han, the university president, expected that this cooperation would expand internship and employment opportunities for students, not only in the Japanese language field, but also in information technology, tourism, and several related fields. On the partner side, Mr. Karasawa Masayuki, the representative of JICA Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City branch, stated that he would actively promote exchange, study abroad, and volunteer programs, creating conditions for students to effectively apply accumulated knowledge and skills, thereby contributing to the sustainable development of Vietnam's human resources. Over 2 days, January 12 and 13, at the tradition room of Vavatan campus, representatives of the Ho Chi Minh City Open University, including Dr. Senior Lecturer Lê Sung Kieu, Vice President Dr. Lê Thị Thanh Thu, Director of TESOL Program, along with leaders of units, welcomed and worked with the working delegations of Hcmcou University, Australia. This is a key activity aimed at accrediting the Masters of Education Joint Training Program, while simultaneously exchanging strategic cooperation orientations in the new development phase. Within the framework of the working program, the Hcmcou University delegation conducted a survey of the library system, classrooms, and facility conditions at the 97 Vavatan campus and assessed the level of meeting international training standards, ensuring a quality learning and research environment for students. Subsequently, at the in-depth discussion sessions, both sides focused on exchanging views on innovating the structure and content of the training program to adapt to the digital transformation trend and the development of artificial intelligence, or AI, in education, simultaneously considering the possibility of expanding master's level training programs and developing short-term training courses in the coming time.
On the afternoon of January 19, 2026, at the Tradition Room, Vavatan campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University, the coordinator meeting for the DIE project, which is Digital Innovation for Vietnam Education, was chaired to review and evaluate the implementation progress of project task groups, simultaneously unifying the activity plan until 2027. The program was attended by educational and technology experts from European unions alongside representatives of 11 Vietnamese higher education institutions.
At the meeting, parties agreed to implement academic exchange programs in Belgium, approaching advanced digital education governance models and standardizing international training quality, organized game management training to help the leadership team improve executive skills during the educational model transformation process, build long-term digital education development strategies and roadmaps, ensuring synchronous, effective, and sustainable technology application at each unit. Continuing activities within the project framework on January 20 at University of Economics and Law, representatives of Ho Chi Minh City Open University participated in a seminar with the theme Applying AI in Teaching to Enhance Students' Work Capacity in the Digital Era. Here, delegates exchanged many presentations resolving around opportunities and challenges of AI in teaching and learning at European and Vietnamese universities, as well as policies to improve employability for students.
Over 2 days, January 9 and 16, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a series of training activities on the application of generative artificial intelligence in building learning materials, question banks, and teaching, and at improving digital technology application capacity for the team of lecturers and officials in the context of educational digital transformation.
At the training sessions, attendees were guided to set up, personalize, and effectively exploit large language models such as Gemini and ChatGPT to support lecture compilation, learning content design, test constructions, and learning material review before introducing them into teaching. The program content was implemented through many practical examples, helping lecturers easily access and apply them to the specifics of each module. Besides tool user skills, the program specifically focused on legal and academic issues, focusing on clarifying content regarding copyright open copyright licenses, and prompting techniques aimed at limiting information errors while simultaneously ensuring AI application complies with the academic standards and professional ethics.
On the morning of January 10th, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the graduation degree awarding ceremony for students of the distant learning and work study modes, third cohort of 2025. The ceremony is an important milestone for 104 new bachelors and new engineers after a persistent learning journey under distant learning and work study forms.
The distant learning and work study systems of Ho Chi Minh City Open University are designed to create conditions for learners to have flexible learning forms suitable for personal conditions and time, meeting local development requirements. Thereby, learners can ensure they work while completing the training program in accordance with regulations. At the ceremony, the new bachelors and engineers officially received their graduation degrees, closing their learning journey at the university. Also, on this occasion, the university honors students with good academic achievements, acknowledging the spirit of effort and determination to pursue a long-term learning path. On the morning of January 17th at Hcmcou, Hcmcou campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the undergraduate graduation ceremony for the full-time training mode for 551 new bachelors. The ceremony marked an important milestone in learning and maturation journey of new bachelors, opening a new path on the road of establishing themselves and their careers. Not only equipping professional knowledge and foreign languages meeting upward standards, Ho Chi Minh City Open University also focuses on comprehensive development for students through extracurricular programs, enterprise visits, diverse traineeships and internships, helping students train work skills, critical thinking, and adaptability to a dynamic professional environment. The effectiveness of application-oriented training model is clearly demonstrated through the rate of over 90% of graduates finding employment within 12 months. Additionally, the university implements many preferential scholarship policies to encourage new bachelors to continue studying to improve their qualifications and pursue the second degree.
On the morning of January 11, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the opening ceremony of the online distance learning bachelor program for cohorts in 2025. The ceremony was organized and accompanied in person and online format, creating conditions for new students living and working in many provinces and cities across the country to attend.
Within the specificity of flexible learning regarding time and location, the online distant learning bachelor program helps learners ensure their work while pursuing a university program methodically and effectively. Right at the opening ceremony, new students were introduced to learning methods, the online learning management systems, along with support tools, thereby quickly getting accustomed to the new learning environment. Currently, Ho Chi Minh City Open University is deploying 17 majors under the online form, expanding higher education access opportunities and promoting the spirit of lifelong learning for learners nationwide.
On January 11th, at the Yeden Regiment, Ho Chi Minh City High Command, Ho Chi Minh City Open University solemnly organized the opening ceremony for the English language class, second degree, under the distant learning form. A ceremony marked the beginning of a new learning journey for 31 students who were officers and soldiers working at a unit.
Speaking at the ceremony, Lieutenant Colonel Wei Zheng, standing member of the party committee, deputy political commissar of the Yeden Regiment, emphasized that the university accommodated the regiment in organizing training and improving knowledge for officers and soldiers, not only contributes to developing human resources, but also demonstrates the deep concern and warm military-civilian sentiment of the leadership and literary team of the university towards the officers and soldiers of the Yeden Regiment, and the particular and armed forces in general. The English language training program, second degree, under the distant learning form Ho Chi Minh City Open University, is designed to be flexible and modern, sustainable for learners who are working. With a modern learning system and dedicated, experienced team of lecturers, the program helps learners be proactive in learning time, improve foreign language capacity, and meet integration and career development requirements in the current context. In the joyful and vibrant atmosphere welcoming the spring of the year of the horse 2026, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a series of visits to extend New Year greetings to government agency, partner institution, and affiliated training units. Through this meaningful activity, the university expressed its sincere gratitude to all partners for their continued support, cooperation, and companionship in fulfilling its mission of building and promoting a learning society. The visits also provided an opportunity for the university and its partners to reflect on past collaboration, exchange development and orientations, and explore further effective cooperation in the new year. On this occasion, the university was also honored to welcome delegations from government agency, partner universities, and enterprise and organizations who came to pay New Year visits and extend their best wishes. These warm sentiments and early year greetings serve a great source of encouragement, inspiring the university community to continue striving for excellence and achieve even greater success in the year ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bustling atmosphere of early days of 2026, activities for students and Ho Chi Minh City Open University continue to be deployed vibrantly, diverse in content and form, from volunteer movements and extracurriculars to academic programs. Next are typical activities marking the spirit of proactiveness, responsibility, and creativity of OU students in the past time.
On the morning of January 14th, Ho Chi Minh City Open University hosted 2 international academic exchange sessions with the University of Missouri, USA, and the Korean Language Center, an institution under the Ministry of Education of Korea, in coordination with the Consulate General of the Republic of Korea in Ho Chi Minh City. The programs focus on specialized topics in psychology, particularly in the field of education and care for children with special needs, as well as the theme Studying Korea and the Global Korea Scholarship, GKS, Understand the Path to Success. Representatives from the participating institutions engage in meaningful discussions on learning environments, innovative academic approaches, and the distinctive educational cultures of each country. Practical experiences were shared in an open and engaging manner, offering diverse perspectives to both faculty members and students. The academic exchange concluded in a positive, dynamic, and inspiring atmosphere, contributing to the expanded international learning opportunities for students of Ho Chi Minh City Open University and enhancing their global engagement and personal development within an international academic environment.
With the desire to spread the value of behavioral culture in the students' community, on the evening of January 11th at Hall 602 Vavadan campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University hosted the final round of the first Just Be Nice competition, academic year 2025-2026, with the participation of the top 4 most excellent contestants.
The competition aims to help students reflect their own behavior, improve their sense of responsibility in communication, learning, and living in the university lecture hall. Attracting over 2,300 participating students through rounds, at the final round, contestants sequentially underwent contest parts regarding spreading messages and inspiring through self-introduction, situational handling ability, critical thinking, and defending viewpoints before the topics of jury board. Closing the competition night, the first prize belonged to student Huỳnh Ngọc Lâm, Faculty of Law. Second prize belonged to Huỳnh Ngọc Yến, Faculty of Sociology, Social Work, South Asian Studies. Third prize belonged to Phạm Nhật Hào, Faculty of Business Administration, and consolation prize belonged to Phạm Lan Hương, Faculty of Information Technology. In the context where artificial intelligence is increasingly being applied deeply and widely in learning and work, the increasingly popular application of AI also poses many issues to note, especially the risk related to legality. From that reality, on the afternoon of January 11, the Ho Chi Minh City Open University Alumni Club continued to organize the activity series of the Mentoring Program Season 4, with its talk show theme, Applying AI in Learning and Work, Legal Risk to Know. At the program, students approached practical knowledge about AI application trends in learning and corporate environments, while simultaneously learning about AI tools being commonly used for each current job position. Additionally, speakers also focus on analyzing common legal risks when using AI, especially related to copyright, data security, personal responsibility. Through close sharing and practical examples, the program contributed to helping students form correct and responsible AI usage thinking in the context of ceaselessly developing technology.
On the morning of January 9 at Hall 602, Vavadan campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized a large ceremony of the Spring Volunteer Campaign 2026. The program was organized to mark the 76th anniversary of Traditional Day of Vietnamese Students and the Vietnamese Students Association, simultaneously celebrating the 30th anniversary of the establishment of Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union of Ho Chi Minh City Open University.
In the bustling atmosphere of the Spring of the Horse, the Spring Volunteer Campaign 2026 was deployed with 14 teams, including 12 faculties, 1 club, and 1 university-level team, attracting nearly 800 participating students with vibrant momentum and high determination spirit, the Spring Volunteer 2026 soldiers officially set out, ready to implement tasks according to the plan of each team, contributing to bringing practical values to the community and spreading the dynamic and responsible image of Ho Chi Minh City Open University students. On the January 18th, at the campus courtyard of Vavatam campus, Ho Chi Minh City Open University organized the 2026 Ethnic New Year Festival under the theme Echoes of Spring from the Mountains. As an annual cultural event, the festival vividly reflected the traditional values, inviting students into the festive atmosphere of the Northwestern Highlands, where the rustic beauty of traditional villages harmoniously blended with the dynamic modern spirit of the youth. The event attracted enthusiastic participation from a large number of Vietnamese and international students from Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, and Mongolia. Prior to the festival, the online competition, Ethnic New Year Attire, Color Spring, was launched as a meaningful highlight, helping to spread the joyful spirit of Tet among students ahead of the official opening of the traditional Spring Fair. Following the daytime activities, the Ethnic New Year Music Night took place at Hall 602, featuring a series of carefully choreographed and professionally produced performances. The program delivered visually and emotionally engaging presentations, with each performance not only creating memorable moments but also honoring and celebrating the rich cultural identity of the Vietnamese Tet.
Those images have concluded the Ho Chi Minh City Open University International News February edition, which is also the final news of the year of the snake, a time when the atmosphere of TED 2026 is approaching very closely.
On the occasion of the upcoming Lunar New Year, Khai Vinh and Do Yung wish lecturers and all students a peaceful and happy TED holidays and much joy with your family. We respectfully bid farewell and see you again in the following news.